It's a great day for this Monday, and we'd love it when Kathy Erickson comes by, because if pets could talk, well, they would tell stories. Oh, yes, they would. But everybody loves their pets, and that's why you are here to talk about some really neat things happening with animals.
Coming up on the Great Iowa Pet Expo, just in about, 3 weeks, October 17th and 18th at the Iowa State Fairgrounds, and we have more to tell you about there's just so much. We have to do it over a couple segments.
That's good. One
of our big events that we've been doing for years is a partnership we have with the Animal Protection and Education Charity. It's called APE. But what they do is they have two services they provide at the Pet Expo. One is the Neuter-a-Tom. And this is a program where you bring in, they're really looking for feral cats, but any male cats that need to be neutered, because we all know that cats they're just very busy, and we have way too many kittens, and just stop at the Animal Rescue League or talk to our friends out there. So what we do is right on site, we have a special area.
You do it right there?
Right on site.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yep, we do 75 cats on Saturday and 50 cats on Sunday.
Now, do you need to pre-register for that, or just first come, first
No, you pre-register at www.goape.info. So it's .info. It's GOAPE.info.
Okay.
And you just drop your cats off in the morning, but right before the Pet Expo starts, and pick them up at the end of the day. Now, not only are they neutered, but for $25, they are also microchipped, and they are vaccinated, and their ear mites are taken care of.
For $25?
For $25.
Wow.
You can't find that.
No, seriously. You cannot beat that.
No.
There's no way in the world.
No, and this organization has some
limited,
ready.
Limited numbers.
Limited to 125.
Okay.
And so sign up, and and tell your friends. It's just the best deal around. We've had cats come over from Iowa City.
No way.
Yeah. So people like to take advantage of this.
So for male cats, the Pet Expo is a house of horrors.
Yeah, just tell them you're going to the Pet Expo. Just don't tell them anything else.
Is there a cutoff date, or just go to that website and they'll have more details?
Yeah, the cutoff date is Saturday and Sunday.
That's the date.
Cut that out. No, I'm not going to be able to
And then you said cut it out. I mean, it just keeps going.
All right, you guys.
All right, next.
What else was I going to talk about? Now I don't remember.
There's a pretty big author and pet expert
Joel
in town.
Silverman. Joel Silverman is joining us, and Joel is you may have seen him on Animal Planet. He was on there for about 7 years. He has a great book out called What Color Is Your Dog? And Joel's philosophy is, you take a Doberman and a Basset, and maybe approaching those two dogs should be a little different. A high energy dog versus a low energy dog. And he's got, I believe it's 5 different categories of dogs, and he will tell you how to deal with your dog. I had to laugh because I was reading the book one day, and it was talking about hunting dogs, and my dogs don't hunt, but they're hunting breeds.
Yeah.
And he said, sometimes you just have to raise your voice a little bit with him. And sure enough, he was right.
Really?
Really. Because you're talking to pointers, and you go, sit, hey. Sitting there like, oh, me. Okay. They're a little bit ADD, and whereas maybe some of the little smaller dogs or quieter dogs are like, oh, okay, I'm with you all the time.
That's interesting. I never heard that theory about
Pointers aren't with you all the time. Well, Joel's kind of interesting because right now he is part of a huge national ad campaign put on by Chase Bank. And you will see him along with Serena Williams and the Rockettes as one of 4 Master Series, they call it. So he's the master dog trainer.
Okay.
And you'll see his dog Duchess, who is a rescue dog. I think it had been returned multiple times.
Is that the one that uses the ATM?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I know. You've seen that commercial yet? It's hilarious.
You know what? Next segment I'll bring that one.
Okay.
And so he's here, and
he deposits his check, and it's so easy the dog can do it.
Right. And the dog runs up and grabs the receipt.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense. So he's going to be at the expo.
Not only is he going to be at the expo, but he's going to stay for a couple days in Des Moines afterwards and do private training.
Oh,
wow. What day are you bringing him in here?
He's not here on one of our days.
Oh.
Unfortunately. So I can bring him over the Monday after. He'll be in town for a couple days if you'd like to talk.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
We'll get that taken care of.
We'll talk about that later. Okay.
But he's in town, and
we can train you, Jason.
It's what I'm worried about. We got to get him straightened up.
Probably have to raise your voice.
You have to raise your voice. You beat me to it.
A couple times.
I can lay down. I know that. it.
Don't even need a command, right? But Joel, you can schedule on the Great Iowa Pet Expo website. You can find the link to schedule with Joel, and he will do private training at your home with your dog for $119. So that's a pretty good
Jeez.
deal.
For an
to have.
hour?
Yeah.
Or for an hour?
For
Are
an
you
hour.
serious?
I'm serious. So, and if you get a small group together, there's a discount. So
Oh, my
that's
goodness.
a great thing to have.
That is
And-
a really cool thing.
and again, go to greatiowapetexpo.com, look under the entertainment. The link is there for signing up with Joel. And Joel's also a really great trainer. I'm looking forward to him being in town because I have an issue with one of my pointers. He's like, don't worry, we'll take care of that. I said, all right. But it's kind of nice to deal with your dog at home if you've got maybe that door issue or the jumping up when people arrive issue. You know, there's a couple of those things that would be really nice to just get handled. So he's going to be there and he's going to take care of that. And he'll also be speaking. So you can come to the Pet Expo, talk to him. He'll be, not only will he be speaking, but he'll have a booth. So he's available the whole weekend, and he's
that is great.
and on top of everything else, he's a lot of fun. You know, and if you're more interested in being involved with a local trainer because you want to do an ongoing kind of thing, we have our friends from Canine Craze,
Right.
and they'll have their own stage also. So they'll be there. So if you've got training issues, we've probably got some great solutions for you
Got you
at the
covered.
Pet Expo. Exactly. And to switch away from dogs and cats for a minute, I want to talk about birds. We have the folks from SOAR, which is Saving Our Avian Resources. They're a nonprofit group that help injured birds. Most of them are birds of prey, I guess.
Right, it seems like
When people find them hurt or just find them, they take care of them and they get them reclamated and rehabilitated and turned out. They're going to be on site. Now, they never quite know what animals they have, so I don't know if we're getting an eagle or an owl or a hawk or what we're getting, but they're going to be on site, and the great education, particularly for kids, to come and learn, and also to learn a lot about, when you do find a wild animal.
What you should do with it.
Right, and what you shouldn't do, and don't take it home and put it in the bathroom. We've got to take it to the professionals. And so many people with even bunnies and deer and things like that. So SOAR is going to be available, and they're going to do presentations each day. So we're really looking forward to them because we haven't had them for several years, and they're pretty busy. They often have presentations out in Earlham. So when they're actually releasing animals, you can go watch that.
Wonderful.
So that's kind of fun.
So a lot of great things coming up. Thank goodness we have more time with you
I know.
coming up because there's so much to cover with the Great Iowa Pet Expo.
Exactly.
If people want more details, where's the best place they can go?
GreatIowaPetExpo.com. Again, October 17th and 18th at the Iowa State Fairgrounds Varied Industries Building.
And your website, of course,
Muzzlebump.com for other information about your pets.
Perfect. Thank you. Good job.
Thank
you.
It is 7:32. We will be right back. This is Great.